bring some more people up here, man.
Are y'all watching football this
You
Sunday? Somebody
goddamn
know?
right.
Of
We
course.
men. What are you talking about?
Who's playing?
Commanders and Eagles and Bills and Chiefs.
Oh, okay.
So
Two and
wait,
a
I
so
don't
half
know why I
black
asked that question.
quarterbacks.
you were saying that you think the Commanders are going to beat the Eagles on the last spot? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
rooting for them. Not that I think I'm rooting for them.
Is
Okay.
Hurt? Is Hurt? What's Hurt status? Is he? What he looking like?
Like his namesake.
Type shit for sure.
Is that the cute one that was smiling and cheesing the Eagles?
Hey, Asia, let us talk the sports.
Yeah, Asia.
We
That's the
got it.
one.
Is that nigga
Sit
cute?
back, Asia, please.
Yeah, we
So
got it.
is it like the rappers versus the athletes now with the jewelry? I've been seeing that. Like
No, it's not.
it's not okay.
Not at all.
Who got the better jewelry though? Like if we had to guess,
Not the rappers.
they was talking about what's bro name the nigga I forget the rapper bro. Two times finesse 2 times, bro. They said his chain looked like glass when they was talking about the rappers versus the athletes chains. That
All right, I ended that one, and I don't want to talk about rappers, James. I don't care. Uh,
Sade.
somebody has their hand raised. What's happening?
The queen is here.
There
The
was an
queen is
comment on
here.
some not. Did I do that right?
I
Oh,
can't
it's
see
here.
this. I can't. I'm not looking at the
Hey,
stage.
Sade first. Hi, guys.
You see the queen.
Oh,
Sade is
he
here.
knows who's here. Listen, I only came on because I was texting his ass and he didn't respond, so I had to let him know
Oh,
that I'm stepping outside. I didn't want to be outside having a blast, and he didn't know I was outside having a blast. He looked
Sunday,
at my text.
Sunday.
That's a good woman right there.
So my text messages. That's all I'm saying. And hey, y'all, happy Sunday.
Sunday,
Now
Hey.
he going back
Sunday.
You
Cerritos.
can't
Slow
come. You
ass.
can't come into space if I dub the text. You can't do that.
I can pop up when you dub the text anywhere at any time.
Not if you blocked.
I'm never gonna be blocked, and I will call your mom.
Let me read the text, man, because this is outside shit. They always want to go outside when you pick your son up and can't. Man.
facts.
Well, once you on daddy time, they want to hit the streets.
No, no.
Where you going?
Well,
Text me. You text
well,
that?
right now, no, I did not.
Oh, so it's a
I did
halfway
not.
text. It
It
was
was
a I'm
a
stepping out,
hello.
but
No, I'm headed to drop Niaja to cheer,
mm,
and then I'm going to sit down and talk to Kia, which you know about what, at a little restaurant over here. But
okay.
that's all.
All
Mhm,
right. All
that's
right.
all.
Well, I love. Do you need it? Do you need anything from me, baby?
I mean, you know,
Is there
Yes.
anything you
Yes.
need? You know what I mean? Can I buy you a drink from over here or something?
well,
Pressing
that
that
would be
cash app.
that would be
Hey.
so sweet. He does still do stuff like that, even with an allowance. He still does stuff like that, which is cute. But
Hello? Oh, all right,
hello,
girl.
we already done talked about this on Power
Mm-mm.
Wives.
Oh
Hello,
my lord. We're not talking about power wives.
I know
We
we've already
love
had that
Pod Waves.
discussion.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do want to ask a question from the Power Wives.
Go
I want to
ahead.
know if you deleted that guy off Instagram as his friend. Did you take him off? The
Wait,
cheer
which?
dad guy?
Oh, listen. The minute it got addressed to me, they were gone. It was gone. It's
Hey, that's what
finished.
I want to hear.
I
Yeah,
don't even play like that, so it was easy.
that's a good woman. Oh my god.
I'm shocked you even had to ask that one. All right.
Hello, you trying to say
Hello.
I ain't got no G card? Wow.
Yeah.
We be needing updates. We be needing updates, y'all. We need them updates.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
well,
that conversation was said and done in about point five.
a
Yeah.
damn cheer dad. Oh
Anyway,
Lord. Oh my God. I'll bring some more
I
people
hope you
up.
have a good outing, Sade.
Thank you. And thanks, Spade, for drinks on you. I wasn't even gonna ask. I appreciate that.
Come on, man. You know I'm a gentleman publicly.
Don't play because I'll let them know if you cash out me or not too. I'm gonna come up here and blast it. I'm like he was faking for the audience.
I got to see if I'm over my limit or not for the week.
You shouldn't be. You said you was going less.
And I went
So
less.
that's why you
And I
shouldn't be.
and I went less.
And that's why you shouldn't be over the
Since
limit.
somebody somewhere is keeping account.
Oh,
Good morning, y'all.
Hey,
Hey, everyone. It's
Paris.
so great
hi
to see you
Paris.
guys.
Hey, Paris.
Joe and Sade, I'm having a birthday party in Dallas, and I'm formally inviting you to.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
close. It's close.
Yes, you're close.
hello.
And it's
Oh,
gonna be formal wear, so it's definitely suit tie
Oh,
event.
that's
oh,
fire.
we got to be dressed up.
Yeah, I'm doing a Casino Royale event. It's gonna be private, so you ain't gotta worry about nobody. And your security, Joe, you ain't gotta act Hollywood. You ain't gotta do all that, cause you know I'm already Hollywood. So security gonna be tight. I ain't for all that.
Listen, your Twitter security be tight, so I already know.
These gonna be my peoples in real life. And we gonna be in a real secure,
Well,
small location.
security,
It ain't even gonna
security,
be. It's not even gonna be more than 70 people there.
security got to be tight for how she tweet.
Yes, she goes
Yes, in
crazy,
real life.
but I love that for her. Hey, so
Yeah.
when is it? Like what month? When is it?
April 12th.
Okay,
April
okay.
12th. Yes, but I'll make sure they out. I'll reach
Yes,
out.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I always do, cause Joe might be busy. He might be doing something else.
Mhm.
No comment.
You know how you act. You done start stealing Sade skincare routine since Mel told you about your eyes.
Y'all so stupid.
You know
He
what?
No,
wasn't feeling
I
touched,
have my
though.
own skincare routine. Thank you. It did not change since Mel's joke.
Whatever.
I'm, I
Y'all
am
like that little joke.
I am
Cause you was
chuckling
giving her a
inside.
hard time for no reason.
Yeah, fire it up. Fire back, goddammit. That's right.
I love when she fires back. I
Me
feel like
too.
I gotta go in there and give her like the Scorpio on Scorpio lesson of how to give these niggas what they give you. You know, sometimes you gotta like, and she don't give it all the time. I'm a teacher. Don't worry about it.
Well,
So,
Mel is a classy lady,
hello,
so no, she doesn't
classy
want
with
to
a little
fire.
pizzazz. Because if you
Classy
razzle, I'm a
women cuss
dazzle.
people out. Ask
Yeah.
me. I'm real classy, but I be cussing.
She can razzle if y'all dazzling or dazzle if y'all razzling. So don't gotta be a unclassy type of clapback.
Right.
All right, well, y'all take that shit to hot and bothered.
Yeah, something other than calling y'all fat all the time.
Y'all take that shit over there to
He
the hot
said
and
I ain't
bothered
trying to hear
space.
none of
Yeah.
that.
um, this nigga done had his hand up for a while. Let's bring him up. Bring this nigga up. All right. All right, you.
What's up, Joe?
What's poppin', man? How you doing?
All good, all good. I had a question. You probably ain't see it, and if DJ Head, if you seen it, St. John, he put out like a on the block freestyle.
I saw it.
Um, and to me, that shit was real troll like, but just like thinking about the Scarlet and the Dave Blunts and the shit that they be on, like it seems like trolling hip hop is becoming more a bigger subgenre, and I don't want to feel like an old nigga and like telling the kids turn that shit off. This shit is stupid, like our parents did. But it's getting close. I just wanted to know what y'all thought about that shit.
You thought St. John was trolling in that red, white, and black beautiful Prada jacket and them fucking Chanel earmuffs?
Earmuffs, yes, that shit was a
You
troll.
thought he was trolling.
The lyrics of the song say, did you hear the lyrics?
Do you do you listen to St. John now?
Yes, I've heard the popular songs. I didn't deep
All
dive
right,
his
so you
album.
don't listen to St. John. All right, that's what it is.
I've
Yeah.
heard, I've heard, I've heard, I've heard quite a bit of St. John, but he's not
If
like
you
somebody in
listen,
my top five.
if you listen to enough St. John, then whatever he did on that freestyle just sound like St. John. It don't sound like trolling.
Um, with his singing and stuff like that, I just think that the quality of his music, as far as the lyricism, I think he has better songs. I don't. This was like real ABC type shit, like get off my dick and all that type. It just seemed trolly to me.
When did St. John ever say he's a lyricist?
No, he's never said that. He's never said that, but he does have things that make you feel, things that you are more engaged in. It just like high quality music, not necessarily, rappity rap, lyricist, but more high quality than that.
I don't think you can name me 3 St. John songs.
No, I do know the melodies though. I can't name the songs, but I do know the melodies. Like I said, he's not one of the top 5.
You're out of here, buddy.
Joe, you think I could be a rapper? Be honest.
Yes.
Oh.
I think
The
anybody can be a
the
rapper
bar
these
is in
days.
hell.
You got the
Get in
voice
the
for
room
it,
at
Damn.
Paris.
16 forever.
No, I could be a ghostwriter though. I'm clever when I'm thinking of stuff, but I couldn't
It's
spit.
it's only them West Coast niggas that still like rapping.
One of
Everybody
y'all
else,
convince him to write me something.
That's not true.
Give her the 16 bars, Joe. What's good?
that's
I've been
not gonna
asking
happen.
since
That's
forever.
If
I'm
Joe
I'm
became your ghostwriter, the industry would not be the same.
I'm gonna come up.
You would be literally top 3. It ain't even funny.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm gonna make
I'm
it
gonna
come
kick
up.
both of y'all at the same time. Head,
Anyway, I'm
why
leaving.
you say that's not true?
You said
Why you
what?
say that's not true? Who else rapping to you?
Um, I mean, I think people are throwing their name in the hat. I think other people are rapping. If they don't necessarily have to be from here. I think Nick Grant is an elite MC, and he from South Carolina.
So that's what you got, Nick Grant.
No, I mean it's other people. I'm just saying. I'm just going off the top of my head. The last I saw, I know Joey Badass want to get in the street. Uh, Other people
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Boo.
y'all ran from him.
what you
Okay.
mean?
That
Rayvon did it
Oh, I
for
thought
freestyle
him.
I
I'm
Joey put
sorry,
out
maybe
was
you
some
didn't
hot
hear.
I thought
shit.
I was muted. I'm sorry.
This nigga stupid, bro. Like it's other people that's rapping for real that really wants to be in that conversation. I don't think it's just us competing in
Well,
that way.
y'all ain't gonna rap now when Joey Badass on y'all ass, but when he finish, I guess y'all will get back to it.
And he really put out some hot shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That he was spitting.
They trying to
O- Okay.
step on him with the Super Bowl
He was
hating.
spitting. He was talking his shit.
Yeah, that's right. Mute up.
I don't disagree.
All right, I'm gonna stop before Vince come back in here. All right, let me see. Let me bring some more people
Look at
up
you.
here.
It don't take you long to get back to the mess. It don't take you long.
I haven't been messy all day.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
I didn't
I
true.
been
ain't been
here.
messy all day.
I didn't
That's
been here all
again.
day.
It's just been y'all. I'm chilling up here.
I'm finna leave
Wait a
and
minute.
cook.
Did you
So if Joe
not
start
Right?
grab
being
Did you?
messy, I don't get no blog time. I don't need no trouble.
Nah, ain't even. There's no mess. There is no mess. Ain't even no mess to get into.
Happy Sunday,
Dochi's
guys. Y'all
raps.
have a good one.
You too,
See you,
Paris.
Paris. What was that guy saying? Who just said that?
That was me. I'm Brandon from North Carolina, but Dochi is rapping and she's not West Coast. She's from Tampa, Florida. Right?
Big Temple, bitch. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Big
Okay.
Temple. Shout out Kodak. Man, y'all sleep on Kodak too.
We talk
Kodak
about
really be
Dochi.
spitting for real, bitch. Hey, Dope,
We
Dochi
talk
fire
about
too,
Dochi.
bitch. Hey, look, look, look.
We
Dochi's
talking
fire
about
too.
Dochi though.
what is
But
going on?
Kodak, bitch.
Nah, Dochi.
Kodak, bitch.
All right, bro, you got it.
Nigga,
What?
we can go song for song with Kodak and Dochi right now, bitch.
Come on, dog. Don't do that to yourself.
Come
In
on.
front of all these
Come
people, don't
on.
do that.
In front of
Don't
all
do
these
that.
people.
I'm gonna be
Now
quiet. You got it, bro.
I'm talking about
God
Big
bless
Bank
you.
Kodak, bitch. I'm talking about motherfucker institution. I'm talking
God
about
bless you,
all that
brother.
shit, bitch. Fuck you talking. That nigga spitting real motherfucking like trenches, Negro spirituals, bitch. What the
Negro
fuck Dochi
spiritual?
done said?
God
Dochi
bless
talking
you,
about,
Oh.
brother.
I was on that shit. She talking about, I was on that shit, and I'm trying to get right. Man, everybody trying to hear that shit, man.
Oh, that's Kodak cousin right there.
God bless you,
What y'all
brother.
talking about, bitch?
God bless you.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna
Bless
pray for
Kodak,
you.
bitch. Give me my blessings, nigga. Cause y'all sleep on my dog.
Hallelujah.
God is gonna bless you. I'm not God, brother. I'm just a guy from North Carolina, bro.
Yeah, I feel it.
Is
But go ahead,
is
go ahead with your
Kodak
bullshit, dog. Go ahead.
is Kodak straight?
You said what?
Is Kodak's no? Is he
Go.
all right? No, I didn't mean straight or gay. I'm saying is he
Oh,
good?
yeah, he good, man, bro. That nigga be trolling, dog. That nigga don't really be on that shit. He know what's gonna get the internet bumping. You heard me? Like niggas tweaking and shit, all that little. I need it on the buzz. Then it on the buzz. He know that shit gonna have nigga laughing and shit, homie.
All right,
You
so it's
feel
a
me?
troll.
So he's a comedian.
Exactly.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I'm not
Shit,
gonna
everybody a
lie. I
motherfucking
believe that.
comedian, bitch.
Okay.
Doja a
Yeah.
comedian too.
We were talking about rapping, but okay.
I go ahead. What you got to say about Dochi, dog? Go ahead.
That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say is her name, big dog.
So
Because
you
we
ain't
was
had
talking
shit to
about
say.
rapping, right?
So you ain't had shit to say about that, man. And I love Dochi too, cause she from Tampa. That's my twin. You heard me? Like, you
Listen, he
feel
don't
me?
There's
want to
no way
argue.
possible.
No cap. You know what I'm saying? So when I did with the LA, started doing cocaine with the white boys and shit, but it's cool. I still fuck with Dochi.
I don't know how we got to it.
But niggas sleep on Rod, niggas sleep on Kodak, niggas sleep on nah, not El Snapo. Damn, what's that fuck nigga name? Oh, let me go through my motherfucking list. Hold on.
Go through your list, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna be right here. We're gonna be right here when you finish. Let me bring some more people up while he
You
goes through his
know,
list.
where do you find these people? I
Hey,
mean,
yo,
what be
Joe.
going on?
Oh, I'm just in the request.
Hey, guys, you can hear me? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, my brother?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Omar from Barbados. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, I wanted to, as both you and Head are in here, and the news just broke, want to get your opinion on the story that top five got arrested in Canada for gun possession and shit.
Well, all right. What, what about it?
Like, you know,
I feel like asking podcasters to talk about news that just broke and that's their job. That's kind of insane
And
to me.
that's
I'm
what
so
I was
sorry.
feeling. Like, is this pie talk?
Well, just to be clear, I'm never gonna have a top five conversation on nowhere. Not
Just
in
funny.
spaces, not on a pod, not on YouTube, not on nothing that exists. Are you ever going to hear me have a top five conversation? I've, I've,
God bless
I've said too
everybody.
much.
My official statement.
Yeah, yeah. Who asked that question?
Dylon.
Who asked that question? He gone already? Fuck,
Yeah, where you go?
hate when they leave before I could kick them.
You act like they're gonna be like, I said it so you can kick me down.
Ashley, what up, Ashley? Ashley going once.
Ashley going twice. I'm in this bitch on my grandma. Hold on, wait a minute.
Ooh,
Oh
Denzel
no.
Curry. Niggas sleep on Denzel Curry like a motherfucker.
who is that?
Fuck
Play
niggas
back
talking
for
about, bitch.
the last one.
Welcome to the thunder side of Kaboom. These
Hey,
niggas don't know nothing about Denzel, bitch.
they do
Stop
sleep on
playing.
Denzel Curry. He's right.
I'm telling you.
Ashley, what's up? What you got?
No, I came in here because he was in here talking about the rap shit, and in my mind, I'm like, yo, we really not finna have this conversation right now because this nigga's talking about Kodak. I was like, yo, what the fuck does cocaine and Doechii got to do with anything? The bitch go hard, okay? She's wrong.
She
She's
go
nice.
tough.
She's
She
nice.
tough.
She's nice, but then you got
And she
like a
don't do that
whole
no more,
bro.
by the
I'm
way.
gonna be okay.
Allegedly.
We're not gonna act like niggas' best
Allegedly.
shit didn't come from cocaine. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
She
Now
from
I'm not saying
Tampa.
cocaine is okay,
She
but
from
nigga.
Tampa.
Fuck all that. I done heard some great hits off cocaine, nigga. Some of the greatest hits, them niggas was snorting. Stop it. Stop it. We're not gonna act like them
All
niggas
the
wasn't
greats
shit
do
off the cut.
cocaine. All the
We're
greats do
not gonna act
cocaine.
like the creativity wasn't
All
creativity.
right.
Are
Okay?
we platforming cocaine?
I'm removing both of them.
Okay, yeah, it's getting kind of.
Even though I thought that she was on to something, I just don't think my space is the space for that
it was
talk.
about to
It
be a
sounds
drug
like the flip
conversation.
I don't
participant.
think I don't think sexual healing was made sober.
I
There's
mean,
a
but
few
I'm sure it wasn't cocaine. I mean,
cocaine, quaaludes.
It was just
I
too much hype on the cocaine for me.
this is crazy.
I wonder if everybody knows. Never mind. Nah, let me not say that.
No,
That's not nice.
Joe, what?
Far away.
Let's go.
No. That's not nice. That's not nice.
We can't reword it.
Mm.
Make it nicer.
Dub, go away.
Uh,
Don't ever hit the request in my room. I told you that. I brought you up last time. You wasn't talking about shit. Don't no, this ain't you know the space that you good in. It's them other spaces.
Can I get the
You broke up,
name
man.
me
What
on the
happened?
op list? I
I
was like, can I
mean,
get the list of who all on there?
mine. Why? So you can invite them to Thanksgiving?
Right?
Stop.
Offer to
Don't play
fund
me
their
like that.
shows, encourage them.
Oh,
That's
damn.
nasty.
Uh-huh. This is not don't play me
He's a
like that.
mastermind.
That was good
That
though.
boy Ian, boy. And you can always you can get that from me. Hey, I'll send you my list. Yeah, Dub is on my list. Yeah, there's a few people I've identified. I like messy shit. Some of these niggas is just a
Is it a
little too
long list, Joe?
they too invested. I don't think so.
Hmm.
I don't think it's a long list at all.
Yeah, my list is
Well,
very
actually,
short.
it might be.
Yeah, mine.
It might be.
Oh, it might be.
It might be. It's people I wouldn't platform necessarily. And I don't want that to mean that it's beef. It's not a beef. Ain't no beef. It's just I don't be wanting to hear y'all voices in my space. Some of y'all. All right. No, you was up here. See what she wants. Let's see what this nigga
Did
wants.
that one guy come back?
Stab?
Yeah.
Nah, I took too long.
Dang.
Stab is kind of crazy.
All right. All right. All right.
Hey,
Happy Sunday,
Alex.
everyone.
Hey, Alex.
What
Oh,
are
she
y'all
changed her
doing?
picture. Hey, Alex.
Oh, we ain't on shit. Just shooting the shit. Waiting till the game come on.
Which game is that?
The football games.
Oh, okay.
Are we still talking music? Hello, Dragon here. Or we just talking about anything?
Is that how you introduce yourself?
I
Dragon here?
Right?
apologize.
In
I
third
apologize.
person?
All right. Dragon is in this bitch, y'all.
You.
Hey.
How
Big
y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Dragon.
Big Dragon.
I just wanted to ask y'all, how did y'all feel about Nosferatu? I've been watching a lot of movies lately, but like this is probably like the last movie I went to the theaters and went to go see. So how y'all feel about that?
Stage.
I have no thoughts. Anybody else? It sounds like
Anybody
we're gonna
else?
I
move
don't
on.
even know what the fuck that is.
I
Yeah,
I'm
have
not
you
gonna
talking
no
lie to
about
idea
you.
what that
I don't
is.
know what
Yeah,
the fuck you talking
you
about.
talking
I
about
just wanted to hear
the horror
movie
film?
opinions. Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna move
Yeah, we
on.
can move on. We can move on. Never mind.
Wait.
Is you talking about the horror film?
Yeah. The one that just came out.
Oh no, I don't fuck with
For
horror
sure, for
films,
sure.
bro.
What's it called? Nosferatu?
I'm black in
Nosferatu.
America,
Like
bro.
it dropped like December last year.
And it's
Oh, then
old.
that ain't new. You said it like it came out like Friday.
I love
Yeah, you
horror
did
movies,
make
but
it seem
no.
like it just came out.
Dragon, what else you got for us, man? That can't be your only.
Nah, I've
You're-
just been in a cinema mood today, so I just wanted to be nerd out over movies with people. So, but that's all I got for real, for real.
okay.
I saw
Yeah.
Mufasa Dragon. Did you see that?
Oh nah, how was it? How was it?
It was good. I was a little creeped out with the first Lion King movie. I thought the lions looked really malnourished, so I didn't really want to see another one of those. But if you get past the sickly looking lions, it's actually a really good movie. The singing is great.
I might check it out, but like I kind of been hesitant on like the hyper realistic, super CGI. It kind of like I'm watching like National Geographic, but with like but a musical. Like I don't know. I might check it out though. Shout out to Aaron Pierre.
So I
Aaron,
wanted to
P,
ask
yeah,
y'all,
that's Mufasa.
Mufasa. I wanted to ask y'all because okay, I got a kid. I know y'all got little boys. I know Joe and Ian does. I don't know if anyone else does. Are y'all kids into racetracks and stuff? Legos?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so do the kids ever just be like, or maybe I'm a mom, so maybe he just doing this on purpose, but he opens it, gets started, and then says he needs help. Now let me tell you what the help means. Mom, come put this shit together so I can play with it. Is it just me? Is he playing me?
Oh, that's typical.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was just me. I ain't doing it no more. I ain't buying no more unless he doing it himself.
Joe, you said you wasn't in spaces on Saturday night. What were you doing?
Sleeping. Just catching up on sleep.
That's
In
good.
the bed eating chips and dip.
Wearing your eye
Oh
mask.
yeah. Yeah, little chips and dip. Something light. Something light.
Hi Julian.
Whoa.
Hi, Julian.
Who is this? Listen, I don't listen. Y'all know I rarely talk about pod stuff, but y'all, I be telling you, Asia, she's invested. Um, Julian, I don't know you, man, but you have been forced down my throat. Nice to meet you. You're popular. I don't know what's going on with you, sir, but I would love to hear about what you got going on. This ain't my room, but yeah.
Going once.
Is he on stage?
He definitely is
Yeah, but
here.
we couldn't hear him. He was. He's not there now. I didn't kick him.
PDA is still showing up on mine. But yeah, that
Yeah,
was random.
he's still on my screen. Who is this guy?
I don't know, but I hope somebody clips up Jaywan's part of the Patreon episode so I can see because I just want to I don't have Patreon anymore, so somebody
Asia,
give me the clips.
I
Thank
got
you.
you. You can come over and watch it too.
Well, that's the end of Asia. It's been real, Asia. I knew you was gonna do it
Oh,
eventually.
Mark,
I knew you'd get yourself clipped somehow.
Asia, girl.
Not promoting the bootlegging of Patreon content on Spaces.
She said she
Allegedly,
bootleg.
allegedly.
What she said?
That
She
was
said for y'all to
hilarious.
clip up the J Wong part so she could see it because she don't have Patreon no more. I was trying to get Julian to come up here and promote what he had going on.
I think he
Hey,
came back. I
did
think
this
he
work this
exited.
time?
There you go.
Is it working?
Now we
We
can
can
hear
We
hear
can
you.
hear
you.
you.
Oh, sorry. No, I was trying to get on earlier. It seemed to not be working. Maybe because it was a Bluetooth issue. Not a big deal.
Peace, peace, peace. You're new to these parts. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing, man? I've heard a lot about you.
You're funny. Y'all are funny as hell.
Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. This
No,
is a
I
positive
heard. For the
space.
woman. I don't know who said it earlier, but I heard I've been getting force fed down people's throat. I said I hope you didn't choke. I'm sorry. It's not my
I
fault.
don't choke. I don't have a gag reflex.
Hey,
Hey,
Big Bree.
there we go.
Julian, what's up, man? Promote your shit, man. Go ahead,
Happy
get in your
Sunday.
bag.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you've been force fed my stuff, I'm sure you're no stranger to what's going on. Uh, yeah, I mean, obviously, I was on Rory and Maul's show. No longer am. Didn't want to shut up, so I started my own podcast, and I'm a one man team, doing everything by myself. You know, it's kind of where I'm at.
We support entrepreneurship. Good job.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Didn't want to shut up.
Well, Joe. I mean, I think. Oh, you're no stranger to this game. The way it works, like they employed me, so well it was contracts. It's not like I signed anything. It was just like a month to month thing. But in this space, when you're given the opportunity to have a microphone, and that mic is retroactively taken from you, I'm sure the assumption is, well, that's it. The ride was fun. Fade off into the light. We enjoyed the content. We most likely
That's what
won't.
we hope. That's what we hope
That's
it
what you
is.
could. I'm sure you felt the same. You know what I mean? I'm sure you were.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were like, well, we had the glory days. On to the next chapter. I'm going to keep riding. I'll fill this couch out. But, that's what it was. I'm sure there was thoughts of that as well. I had other plans. And to be fair, I didn't want to I didn't make this out of spite. This is a show I wanted to create over a year ago. But, like most people, when you're comfortable and you're doing something and my bills are being paid and I'm kind of just going about the monotony of life, I just kept pushing back my plans to better myself. So month to month would go by, I'd be like, I'll work on this show next year, or like the co-host fell through, I'll keep pushing this back. You know how that stuff goes. But then when this happened right before New Year's, I was like, well, fuck it. I had the battery in my back, and I was like, all right, it's time to get after it. So I put everything together in 2.5 weeks.
See, we was just talking about this, Head. We was talking about the niggas that don't want to go out and get it out the mud. That's interesting. Like, why wouldn't you start whatever your idea was that you had for over a year
Yeah,
while you were making money from whatever jobs you were working, so you could kind of invest in the idea and see if it can work?
that's a
Like,
great.
why?
Yeah, so I guess a little more detail. Yeah, the version of this that I had was with another friend of mine. It was just going to be the two of us. He's a content creator coming from more of like the TV space, but he used to have a successful podcast in a different podcast space. Nobody that anyone here would know. Um, but he is now also a director at a successful ad agency, and there were hiccups with the kind of content we were creating going against the more PC commercial appearance he had to keep up. So then we did a couple test episodes. We weren't able to get those approved by his boss. He said, you guys can do a show, but it can't be like this, explicit. And I said, well, we can't. That's not how this was going to work. I'm sorry, this isn't going to happen. So then that got shelved. Tried another version like 3-4 months later with him and someone else. Thought a third mic might break the dynamic. Didn't work. And then it just kind of laid kaput. It was dormant. And then for a while during those months, I just never initially thought that me alone, like I always wanted to do this with a friend, with somebody that I trusted. And then, fast forward everything that happens, I realized that I don't want the success of this or the failure of this to be because I was tied to someone else. If I'm going to succeed, I'd rather have it be because I was committed to it myself. And if I'm going to fail, it's because I'd rather have like my shortcomings happen by my own hand and not have anyone to point fingers at. So, what happened, and I just got into action. But you are right. I wish I was more comfortable, or at least even flirted with the idea of doing this by myself before everything happened.
Have you and I'm not going to ask a bunch of questions because at some point it'll seem like I'm being messy, and I'm not, and I don't want to do that. This is a room of peace and love. Um, have you learned anything about inheriting beefs? Hello? Oh, he went down. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I think he might be having connection issues, maybe.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, I'm just making sure.
That was a
Oh,
very good question. That was a very good question.
I thought so. I thought it was. Not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to do the, you know what I mean, whatever y'all know me to do normally. Just chilling out. Those are my only two questions, I think.
You're actually not the messy one today. I'm proud of you.
I'm chilling, man.
Yeah,
New
full of
year,
peace
new
and pride.
you. Go ahead,
I'm
Joe.
getting too old for the mess.
Nah,
Too
nah. Give him time.
let, let him warm up.
I got this nigga Joe
Give him
fucked up.
time.
Hey,
That's hating.
Yo,
my
you
man
ain't
right
yo,
there.
my
You.
dog. Yo, what up, nigga? Yo, you ain't shit.
What did I do?
I came up here just to, I don't give a fuck what this conversation has been
Julian
having.
back.
Wait, what
That
happened? Why did I get dropped?
No,
okay.
I,
That was
Let
your
me
you.
mute up.
That
connection.
was you.
Oh shit, my bad. My bad. I don't know when I got I don't know where it left off. I was saying, long story short, I was saying this is mine and Joe's actual first time ever having a real conversation.
So, Joe, ask your
Well,
question
this is
again.
our first time ever having a conversation, ever being in the same space, anything. My question to you was, with all that you've gone through, have you learned anything about inheriting beefs? How come every time I get right there, we can't hear him no more?
Oh nah. You know why, nigga.
Yeah, are you playing with us,
Amani.
Julian?
They got
Julian.
that nigga in the space 360. He can't.
Yeah.
He can't
Come
say
on.
nothing.
Yo, this nigga looks corny as fuck up here doing this shit now, man. Fuck it. Y'all talking about this
Well, we
peace and
calling him
love shit.
corny.
Yeah, it's corny
Corny.
because this
Why are you
shit is
saying
whack.
that?
He's whack for this. He's
He
whack.
didn't say nothing
He
wrong.
haven't said nothing yet.
I
No,
don't
but
care what y'all say. I don't care what
him
y'all
being
say.
here is crazy. I
Yo,
mean, it's
yo,
crazy.
him being in here
Wait,
now
don't
after
make
all.
me defend him.
Go ahead. You can defend him if you want.
We
How
can't
is
be
him being
decent
here
people.
crazy?
Yo,
Listen,
Joe,
we
yo,
welcome
Joe, you
him,
got
but
these
that's
niggas.
crazy.
Joe, you got these niggas fooled.
I have no idea what's going on.
Amani, you
Imani, you feeling
I
better,
don't. Can
E,
right?
you
you
hear
think
I
me?
I'm
feel
trying to
mad
be
good today.
you think I'm trying to be a messy bitch right now?
Can you guys
Yo,
hear me?
this
Oh,
is
Julian's back.
messy.
Joe, act
I'm
like you
sorry.
Hey,
No,
you
I
weren't
mute
here
swear
up,
to God,
before.
it's
Amani.
like
All right,
every
yo. All
three
right.
minutes it's saying connections lost. It's trying to reconnect.
Joe had a question.
My
I
question
heard
to
the
you.
question. Oh
All
fuck,
right.
it's doing it again.
Now we hear you.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Nah,
Damn.
he
Lost him
trolling
again.
us. All right. All right, he trolling us now. I'm gonna remove him.
Nah, let Imani finish eating you up.
No, I'm talking about I'm gonna remove Julian because his connection. Maybe I need to re-invite him or something.
I know. So let's resume. Imani, go
Amani, you
ahead. Get
think
him.
I'm being a messy bitch?
Well, Joe, you are being messy, and it's okay because I already get it, and I get that you having a nice conversation. It's cool.
I'm
It's
not
cool.
being messy.
I turned
This
off my
nigga,
Wi-Fi. Hopefully that works.
this nigga shouldn't be up here divulging anything to you after all the shit he done said and did on that side. And even if you
Amani,
ain't with them niggas no more,
what did he divulge to me?
it don't nothing. He shouldn't talk to you ever,
See,
nigga.
well, I think that's a mistake.
On his part.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so you got to stick in that mud. Don't come now because you got fired and now want to be able to come have a conversation with a nigga that you was just talking about running down the hall and all this other abusive shit. No, nigga, fuck you. No,
Oh
ain't no
well, for
cool.
it
You
can
gotta
be
stay on
it
that
can be
side.
fuck me, but we can
And
still talk.
I think it's whack how you doing them niggas. I think it's corny. I think that shit corny. Joe, you fired me. I'm not sitting on no stage with nobody that had as an op just to get my point across about what happened in the situation and where I move from here. Nigga, you
But it
weak for that. That's
but
weak.
I want to point out that I have not asked him anything messy, nor has he said anything messy.
Just being on here and conversing with you is messy. He's corny for that. And
I
niggas
don't.
gotta
I
call it
dis.
out.
Can you hear
I'm
me?
not saying he's a corny person because I don't know him as a person, but the move today is corny. It's corny. And niggas gotta call it out for what it is. I'm sorry.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Can you guys hear me?
Now it's hello.
We can hear
Hello.
you,
No,
Julian.
I heard everything Imani said. I don't. I'm sorry. I
And
just.
I'm not trying to be fucked up towards you because I mean at the end of the day, you know, I'm not in a position to make fun of nobody as far as when it comes to losing a job or nothing like that. But everybody's job is critical, and you know when you lose it, the plan is, all right, where do I move forward from it? So I'm not trying to make fun of
Sure.
any of that. But you were with those guys. While you were there with those guys, you partook in a lot of bullshit that had nothing to do with you, even without you being asked to do so. And now when you fired by those guys, you now want to come and have a voice over here with the person that you was dissing. It's like, nah, nigga. Like, don't nah.
I
This ain't
don't
the
think
time for
that's.
that.
I don't think
Not
that
after
that's.
week one, maybe even after a month one, but after week one, you already want to jump ship and come over and chop
It's
it?
that,
Like,
but I
nah,
think you're
nigga.
misconstruing. Joe and I are just having a conversation. I'm also not like trying to buddy up to Joe. I just
But
got
where
in
was
here
the
to listen.
conversation with Joe? Because Joe's had platforms before. Where was the conversation with Joe before when you were on the platform?
Well, you
Because he
can
would have did it then
understand. I'm
too.
sure everyone in here can understand. Well, if you're in this space, well, you're saying I was with them. Obviously, they had a public thing with Joe, so be it. There are times I wanted to talk about stuff that was happening. We weren't allowed to on the show. Whatever. I kind of let everything fall by the wayside. I in
Oh,
that time, like I was, and I was hired by them, so they made it very clear that hey, never talk about these things.
The
Don't
boogeyman.
talk
So you
about,
were
you know what I mean?
silenced.
So I was never in a position to ever talk to Joe or talk like about him, so to speak. So like to what you're referring, like the two or three times I may have tweeted about something or something like the news or the headlines, I would go to the studio, I'd be like, yo, just please like don't do that, which is why it like kind of tapered off immensely with me. So like
I
I'd
mean,
say to answer your question, I've never been in a position to speak before because I wasn't, with respects to them, I just wasn't going to do that
I
behind their
get what you're
back.
saying. I get what you're saying. Looking at an app like this. If I work with Joe for however many years I work with Joe, and then he has let's just take DJ Head. He has a beef with DJ Head. right? Not serious beef, just back and forth, whatever, boom, boom, similar to him and Rory and all that. And then he fires me. And then the whole time him and DJ had been beefing, I've been throwing in my little pop shots and boom, boom, being funny. I don't even know DJ had like that, but I just been being funny, this and this and this and that. And then a week after I get fired by Joe, I'm in DJ Head Spaces, Key Ken. That don't look kind of lame.
Well, I think you're putting the key kings not happening. That's not what we're doing.
Talking period.
See, that's where I'll disagree with you. I don't think that there's an issue with Joe and I talking to each other.
There shouldn't have been an issue with y'all talking before. So what's
But
the
that
issue?
but you missed my point. The point is before I could never talk to Joe. I was explicitly like asked not to talk to him ever. I wasn't in a position to do what I'm doing currently.
Take that, Emanny.
I still,
Can
I
I
still, I
can
still
I get
don't,
in
I
here
still don't
so I
agree.
could go?
I still don't agree with
That's
that,
okay.
but
I mean, that's
it's
fine
all
if you
good.
disagree
It's
with
all
it.
good.
That's
It's all
okay.
good.
But
All right. First of all, I'm muting the stage. I'm muting the stage so we can have a moment of silence and say a prayer for those inside and outside the spaces that may be in need. That's one. Two, we want to continue to spread nothing but positivity and joy to anyone here, the loved ones of anyone here, and over the endeavors of anyone here. So just want to get that out the way. Let me unmute everyone now.
thanks, Joe. I forgot
That
it was
was
Sunday.
nice, Joe.
Come on, come on. I have a heart. I have a heart. Kiara, welcome.
Hi, Joe. I just wanted to say hi to everyone. I feel like I know I dragged you the other day, Julian, but I feel like I kind of gotta defend you. Um, Everyone's a phony bitch on Spaces. There's plenty of people everyone has had in a room that they didn't like, and 5 seconds later they did like or not like because of who they associate with. So I feel like to sit here and try to come for Julian, who is a new podcaster, who is trying to promote his pod, which I think him not being up here, he explained why he's never been in the rooms and maybe digs he did take, but everyone's been a phony bitch, including everyone on this stage. I'm not talking about DJ Head because, hi, Mr. Head, I don't know what you do on Spaces. I'm not sure about Ian either, but people sit here and talk to people one day and then flip on them the next. So I feel like Julian, I have come for you when you were on the pod and not on the pod. I do respect you going on your own. I do respect, like,
Why
what you
why were you
put.
coming for him, Kiara?
Well, Julian has never been my cup of tea. I don't want to sit here and drag him today. If he wants to come in a space that I am in and DM me or whatever like that, and come and promote his pod or whatever, but I will. I've told Julian the things I don't like about what he does to his face, and I make jokes, which people took offense and were killing me for a week for you, Julian, but I don't want to shit on him, like, going out there. There's things I don't like how he goes about it. Like, I'm not a fan, but I do appreciate what he brought to the other pod. And I did watch your live stream, which I actually thought was really good. But I don't need to sit here and get messy with Julian about what I don't like. But I do feel like we're holding people to certain standards, and I feel like it's a lot of bullshit because you were in rooms with people specifically, like, not trying to bring you specifically, Amani, but with people in rooms talking to them, and now you don't talk to them. But I feel like Joe's probably always had a
Name the
problem with.
people. Name the people.
Oh, I'm not naming people. Um,
Exactly my point. You can't, because anybody that I've spoken to, I either have
Rocky, Danny,
I've had
you,
relationship with those people, and
Rocky, but Danny is a space person. You sat
I
here
also do, and I also
and
do
you
it with
pick and
Joe.
choose when you want to ride or
No.
not.
I do it in a room whether Joe's in there or not, and I'm not controlled by my friendships. So I can speak to someone that I'm not cool with. I can also speak to someone that I've been cool with before that I'm not cool with today, because I choose when I want to speak
I
to
would
people.
disagree.
Yeah, well, you can disagree. That's fine, but you're wrong.
Because you've sat
You
here
are
and talked to
wrong.
those people, and then Joe comes in a room and said he has a problem, and now the energy
And
shifts.
the
I
difference
do.
is, I still speak to them whether Joe is in a room or not. There's nothing phony or changing up about that. I pick and choose when I want to speak to people. I don't let the friends or people tell me when and when I can't choose to speak to them. That's phony. That's your
And
problem.
just to make myself clear, I don't know if I don't think I have a problem with anything that anybody does on Spaces. I'm not.
Didn't say you did, but I'm saying, why are we trying to kill Julian for just having a conversation.
because that's my opinion, and I
Well,
think it looks whack.
So
Julian
some
has
people
said
see
mean.
things you do
Julian's
as
been a
whack too.
meanie, Kiara.
What happened?
Julian's been a meanie
I didn't say he
before.
wasn't. I
So
just said that
Amani is
he
just
can be
saying,
on this space talking to you. I said that. That's all I'm saying.
He can be
oh,
in
okay.
any space talking to
He
anybody.
wants him to be accountable for
Yeah,
being
what the
a
fuck are you
meanie.
talking about?
That's what he's saying.
You
Which
niggas,
I don't necessarily care about. I just wanted my question answered, and then I'm cool.
yeah, niggas on here fake peace, and there ain't no peace in here. Fuck out of here.
No, I had the pleasure of hearing Julian in a different space and hearing some of the things that he's going through on his own. And contrary to popular belief, Joe Budden has a heart. So I wanted him to come up here, shout out his show, in
I
spite
also, I
of.
mean, I appreciate it,
You
but
a messy
I didn't
bitch.
come in here to promote anything. I just wanted to hang and talk. So.
I asked you to promote.
Yeah, no, you did. Thank you. I
I did that.
appreciate that.
Yo,
But like, I mean, with regard, I'm also not trying to. I thank you, Kiara. I know you said you'd kick my back in and all that stuff. Like, that's fine. It's all I get it. It comes with territory. But like,
Oh, they dragged you in that room the other day. That
yeah,
Crazy.
it's
the
I
fine.
was
I'm not
girl.
sitting
gonna listen
there.
to it.
Oh my lord, it's on YouTube if you want to check it
No,
out.
that's good.
It's
I'll keep scrubbing it from my
Oh,
algorithms. But I will say, like, I'm also not trying to jump in here and point fingers at anybody else for like, how they acted. It's people, shit happens. Like, I don't really care. I think, Joe, I do think we, in thinking, I know the fun we poked at each other. I think it's all in good fun. I think our disposition on a lot of this stuff is pretty aligned uh with each other, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. I don't take any of this shit personally. Um, but I do. I mean, man, if you feel that way, that's completely fine as well. I get it. Like, but I'm
no, let me.
trying to explain.
Listen. I'm speaking for myself, and it's no. Like I said, I don't have a problem
Yeah,
with
for
you
sure.
at all. I just think when you stay on a certain side of the line, and the jokes that you made, and references to certain things that to me aren't just entertainment and jokes, then that certain things can't be forgotten. To me, at least.
Sure. Yeah.
So certain jokes you made to me cross the line of we're just doing this for entertainment. And if your bosses at the moment told you don't speak on a nigga, then that should have went all around the board, not just when it came to jokes or topics. It should have just been, all right, well, fuck it. I'm just going to stay neutral and I'm going to stay out of this. But you didn't choose to do that a few times. So I feel like it's just a week one after being fired and being up on stage with Joe talking, just to me, just looks a little weird. That's all.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's week 4 if we want to get technical.
Oh, I mean, my bad. Time
Yeah.
moving fast. I can see
Yeah.
it.
and the first is around the corner, nigga. I'm talking to who I need to talk to. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? It
Yo,
is the what is it? The
Joe,
20.
shut the
It's
fuck
the
up.
26, Amani.
My
And you
bad, man.
talking about some standing on morals,
Nigga,
nigga?
nigga, I
That
was
nigga
like,
was talking about all the shit he had to pay for. He borrowed a camera, nigga.
You
uh,
know how
And this,
expensive this shit is, Joe. I
yeah,
don't have
go ahead.
Prize Picks covering my bills. I got nothing, so I'm out here fucking thugging it out.
You're in the struggle. You get into it.
Yep, it's a good thing though. I'm fortunate enough to uh, be at this point, so it is what it is. I take every step of this in stride.
Sometimes it take a nigga getting fired to really push him to his full potential greatness. Anyway,
1,000%. I could not agree
I agree
more.
with that. I agree with that.
Yeah, I think I've worked harder in the last 3 weeks than I have in like the past, few years. It's just like I'm so motivated to. I mean, I learned how to do all the technical stuff. I can fucking video edit, sound edit, color a video, design shit. Like I didn't do any of the technical work before. So just, when you're forced to do something, you have no choice. So
All right, I want to shout out all of y'all that the Anoms just ballooned when Julian got up here. Hey, any of my ops in the Anoms, dog. I'm on peace. I'm on peace. This is not what you think. This is not what it looks like.
if you just
You
joined, you
don't
missed the huge screaming match. It's over. Sorry, guys.
you don't have to be down there. You could join us with your true identities. Amani, I can't believe that you manipulated my great gesture into something else.
Joe, you can you
Um,
can you can you can joke with these niggas up here,
I'm just saying that
but
happens. That
nigga,
happens.
I know you.
I'm glad you're feeling better though.
Yeah, I do. I feel much better.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, much better.
Yeah,
I,
that Buckley's got
I ain't
all
even
that
hit the
juice
Nick
right
game
there.
last night. It wasn't the same.
Yeah,
It
man,
wasn't the
fuck that.
same without my boy.
Oh
Okay,
man.
so we do have a question in the chat for Julian that I'm going to read.
Sure.
And it says, and you don't have to answer this. Um, how'd you feel about your send off?
I was gonna, damn, I should have said this beforehand because I was gonna say I'm sure a lot of the questions that are gonna be asked, I'm not going to want to answer. Doesn't mean I will in due time, but it just doesn't mean I want to do that here. So that this being one of those questions, I don't want to answer that right now.
Yo, whoever wrote that in the chat, don't do it again.
But no, see, we don't have to do that. Like, no, I
This is not
understand
the
why
space for
someone would
that.
ask that. It's just now's not the time for me to do that.
No, you got to hold all the shit for your own
Yeah,
platform
you know how
and
this
your own episode.
goes.
Once you get out of poem mode and just start going, I'm in there.
Yeah. Well, I like
I'm
when
checking out. I'm checking that one out.
when he came in, like I definitely was surprised when I saw him on the stage. Like when I looked at the screen and saw him, I was like, "Oh shit!" So I did think that that was like like messy and like weird in a way. But like once you said that you couldn't blah 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 blah. I mean it's I guess it makes sense. People gotta make their moves and get their connections up and so forth. So yeah, hopefully thrive.
Julian, do you feel any different after having your little exchange with
What do you
Joe?
mean by what do you mean in regards to what?
The stance that you took of being silent. Do you feel like you shouldn't have did that or what?
You mean like not being able to talk about Joe or what, like that stuff?
Yeah.
Oh no, no, I that was a part of my journey. Like with respects to them and what we were doing, like yeah, I had to play with the terms of what was going on. I don't feel any differently. There's no like malice, like fuck it, it should have been up the whole time. No, I not. That's not. I don't feel like that at all.
So are you a part of the JBP community now?
I wouldn't go that far. No,
Oh, there's a
I
lot of
think
community
Who's that? That's
hopping. I'm just
Bray.
asking.
no. I'm saying
That's
like I'm
Bray.
not saying. I'm saying like I don't think that this is like a flipping sides, pick a side. I don't get all that. I don't think everything has to be so polarizing. I think a lot of people consume a lot of content, and if they choose to listen to me, so be it. If they choose to listen to Joe, that's great. I don't care who you like. It doesn't bother me.
I got a
Sure.
question for you, bro. Why is it was it something wrong with the
Oh yeah.
podcast?
Obviously, like the biggest clip from the show, period, is that thug clip. Um, so I wanted to utilize that, and I'm a digital marketer at heart. I know that that's my digital footprint. If you look that up, my face is attached to it. So it was just smart to just leverage that as my and it's funny. I think it's funny.
Just marketing
Marketing,
kind of.
and yeah, it's tongue in cheek. It's funny. Like you can, something wrong with the fill in the blank that can kind of be used for a multitude of things. So it just made sense to me.
All right.
Are you familiar with DJ Head?
Yes, hadn't I met shit, what was that? Had like a couple years ago we met in LA in Calabasas on the golf course.
Oh shit! I was gonna say something different.
Was that the first
Yeah,
time
for
we met
sure.
or no?
But I, I don't remember, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. My memory is
I don't
fucked up.
remember.
So
It was
like, I don't remember the first time.
the
I know I met you, but I thought it was at the live show.
probably there as well. But yeah, that was the the engineers golf tournament, the charity one.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out to my
Ali and
brother.
them,
Yeah.
those are great people. Yeah.
Well, what can we talk about with Julian that won't seem messy?
Yeah, I'm reading the questions in the comments. They have some.
I'm not asking nothing else because nigga said he gonna come take my spot on the pod. So I'm gonna just mute up.
That's what they said about my guy.
Yeah, they said he up there interviewing for my
That's too
spot on the
funny.
pod.
Hiring Julian would be messy. or funding his endeavors
Now I will say
would be
this:
messy.
Julian is talented. I will say that,
That would be messy though. You can't be
but
messy.
he can't. Who other spot? All right, never mind.
Armani, you being kind now? What's the
Nah,
story?
listen,
Ian, you hear him?
I'm just yo. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
fair, man. I'm just fair. It ain't even about being kind. Like, I would never shit on a nigga talent. I just be liking when niggas stand on a certain side. Like, you gotta stay there. Like, that's all.
I'll
It's
stay here.
maybe it's just corny
Not
morale
staying
shit.
there if you fired me. That's not true.
All right, so all right.
I have a dual perspective on
Let's
that.
hear it.
Um, so the first perspective is, I mean, I've I've chosen a side and stood there, and I understand what comes with that and the ramifications of that. But I don't think that that's the same thing as employment because, for instance, I don't know like how versed people are in like the politics of radio and stuff like that. But when I was at a radio station here in LA, I was there for 7 years. It was more like, hey, we don't want you taking pictures with these niggas and we don't want you like doing that. And it's like, it's a thing called station banging, right? Which is stupid because I'm from LA. But what they do is they'll tell you these things, like you can't fuck with this person, you can't fuck with that person. And in all actuality, it's like, bro, I don't know Julian's situation. I don't get any East Coast politics. I know out here, like I can't fake beef with niggas. Like that's not really how this thing works where I'm from. And
That's
so
big
like
on the East Coast
even
head.
if yeah, so it's like, oh, we do this trust me, I know I be in fake beefs with niggas all the time. But like I don't have the luxury of fake beefing with niggas because of the brand that I represent or the company I work for. Because if I go on Twitter, for example, if I go on Twitter and I say, man, fuck Joe Budden, right? And we doing content, my phone is gonna ring. And when a phone rings, I have to answer the phone and be like and explain what we own. You know what I'm saying? And so I think what happens a lot of time, especially when it comes to hip hop culture or those things that are ancillary to hip hop culture, like podcasting that discuss hip hop based topics, we kind of confuse code and streets and like all this other kind of shit with principles and morals that come with those other alternative lifestyles, and they're not the same thing. So
This is where I give this is where
if
I give
he
a little pushback. My bad, head. But this is why I agree with
if
everything you're saying. Everything you're saying is absolutely correct. The difference is,
well,
oh, okay,
I'm
my
not
bad. Go ahead,
finishing.
go ahead.
So I'm just saying, if someone works for a company or a brand, like, and then they go to another brand or a company, those brands and companies don't necessarily just because they, you wave the flag, cool, but at the same time, loyalty doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be loyal to this brand or this company even beyond your time there. Like it doesn't that's not the same thing. So it might be friendships and personal relationships that might determine the loyalty, but the loyalty is only there for the whatever the loyalty, like for whatever you're being compensated for the loyalty. Now if you have a lifelong friendship or loyalty or whatever the case may, like I told you earlier, there's nothing nobody could ever say to me about Snoop Dogg. Same thing with people like Glasses or like these are my people in real life where this ain't no industry shit. This ain't that. TDE, same thing, right? Dot, whatever, however y'all look at me, those things supersede any kind of brand or anything like that. And I think those two things get conflated when it comes to employment.
All right, but the part you missed, and you're right. The only thing that I'm saying is when you like if you work at Hot 97, and it's very clear that there was a moment in time where Hot 97 was on some. We ain't really supporting nothing or nobody that go over to 105. So you make that decision.
Correct.
I'm at Hot 97, but you not also on the air screaming fuck 105. You just making it very clear, hey, I'm over here. I can't really take the pictures I want to take, but at the same time, I'm not verbally saying anything against anybody that goes over there. So if you decide to then do that, then you have to pick a side at that point. Like you've already made it clear that you're willing to engage in a way that you weren't even asked to engage. Like you were just asked to go ahead and make sure that you pick a side.
Or you could recognize
Can
that
I?
you were wrong in that action and
You
try to
asked the
move different.
question and he ain't say nothing. That's why I was waiting to
So
hear what
can
he
I
was
ask
gonna
a
say.
question? And this is to defense of Emanny. Because I do understand what you're saying, Emanny, and I do agree with you. I do for this
Wait, who that?
respect.
That's Kiara?
Oh my God, Emanny.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, shit. You agree with me? Oh,
Amani, I
shit.
do agree with you. I just feel like a bunch of us are hypocrites about certain things, but I agree with you on the aspect of this is a question for Julian. You said you stood on certain things. You're saying that they didn't tell you to tweet those things. You tweeted old cases on your own. So to me, if you were like on that stance of like this is wrong and I don't want to ever associate with that person, because that's what it gave off as a person that is looking at the outside, why are you here? If you
There go my old
And
friend.
I know what you were
There she
trying to
go.
say. I'm not trying to discredit what you were trying to say. I just do feel like everyone's hypocrites on here, so it is what it is. But I also understand what you're saying, that if you're sitting there posting about DV, why are you here? So I get what you're trying to explain. Is that much better, Imani?
Thank you. That's much better. And I'm still a little woozy from the medicine. But thank you. Thank you,
Okay, stop
Kiara.
being cranky with me, nigga.
All right. My bad.
So was that question for Julian or?
Yes.
Oh, it was. Sorry, I didn't know. No, I mean, like, I don't know, like, and I think, I mean, I said this earlier. I was talking like directly to Joe. I feel like things come and go. Like Joe's said, the post he did about me, like whatever. Like I just, not like it's all fun and games, he, but like I just don't take any. I just think it's all part of it. If that makes, I know it's
I
not
don't
making
think
sense.
I don't think DV is a he though.
All right. So now people, all right. Thank you, Kiara. Because that's really the sentiment of what I was saying. I didn't want to keep going on making it sound like I'm just sitting here caping for my man. But
Julian,
some
they're
of the
trying
things,
to get you to say that you went a little too hard in the name of loyalty for an employer, and you see how maybe that might not be the best way to go about things all the time. That's what people will keep trying to get you to
No, yeah,
cop to.
I got it.
Can I run defense for Julian for 2 seconds?
What'd you say, SWV?
I wanna run defense for Julian for 2 seconds, if I may.
But nobody's
I
attacking him.
don't feel attacked. I
No,
mean,
I don't
sure.
think people are attacking him. But I do think
Oh,
that there's a question being posed that to me is questionable. It's questionable coming from the people it's coming from. It's some statements on the stage have been made. Julia, I actually want to give you a chance to speak for yourself. So I don't know if you want to actually address this, and if not, I'll go.
Rick is such a beef bulldog. Like he just smell a beef and wanna.
I'm like, I know that voice.
She's such a defense attorney. Go ahead, Rick. Get in your bag.
I'm not gonna. The only thing is, I do feel that they're like the message. I'm not all the way opposed to. Like, I feel like the general understanding of the message on paper and in theory is right. I think where I'm taking exception is one from the messenger, and two, let's just if we can just keep it real. I know space is for the fake people, but let's just keep it real for 2 seconds. Let's just pretend we gotta keep it real in real life, when you work somewhere, you want to ride for the bosses. You want to ride for the people who cut your checks. You want to ride. We have seen people in spaces riding for other people, right, wrong, or indifference, because they work with these people, going out their way to create scenarios where they would ride for them. Again, right, wrong, or indifferent. So I don't. I think it's just being. I hear what you're saying, Manny. Which okay, it's corny. You just got fired by them. Now you're taking promo. But just from strictly business, at this point, it's safe to say that podcast, there's no such thing as real podcast friendships. If you have a real friendship on a podcast, because you had a friendship before that podcast, and that might still be real, but the friendship you're seeing and the loyalty you're seeing while they're on that pod is not real.
but what y'all,
So
but what are you missing about just my issue from the jump was about certain things that he's. Listen, we I get it. He don't
you
have to
still had to
ride.
go hard. You have Manny.
You
Please
said,
don't. I
wait, no,
don't want
no,
to, because
repeat
this is
that.
not your chopping block. So I'm not trying to
No, no, no.
put
I'm
you
trying to
up
understand what you're
on.
saying. Go ahead. What you saying?
The moral to the story is,
No, 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 no,
pe-
no. No, give the example you about to give. Don't run from it. You already here now.
no, I wasn't gonna. I mean, you mean your example when you came on here and you kind of wish failure, wish all kind of things, call people bitches and stuff on behalf of things they've said about people. And again, you try to cloak it behind, well, you said something about me, but it could be portrayed or it could be interpreted
Yeah,
that
we
you
ain't
were
talking about
doing
what
that
we
because of
talking
the
about the
context
truth.
of
We
it
ain't talking
all.
about what can be portrayed. Let's deal with the truth. The truth is what it is. So that was already handled, and you would be wrong
Right.
if you
So
try
we
to use
want
that
to
as an
move away
example.
from that. So then we kind of. But
No, because
my point is,
I'm calling my man's out. He's on space today. I'm having a very transparent view on what I view this space to be, and it's messy and it's funny, and that's it. And I'm saying it the same way how he would come on my space and say it if I was doing something that he thought was similar. He would come on his space and say, "E, this is messy, nigga. Fuck out of here." What's the
but
problem?
in real life, people want to promote their podcast. If I had a podcast to promote, I would be on Joe Better Spaces too. This
There's
might
no
be the biggest
problem with that.
platform he might
That's
get.
what I'm
And
saying, Rick.
so this is why it's not corny. All this, oh, he shouldn't be up here. That's what he obviously they fired this nigga. You're not my friend if you fired me, bitch. So yeah,
That's not.
no, I'm gonna
That's
do what I
not
gotta
true.
do. What's
That's
up?
not true. That's not true.
Well, Rick,
That's not
Rick,
true.
can I just add one thing? Is that he's saying that he did those things off his own fruition, and he was asked not to do those things, so he
People jump
didn't
out the
do it.
window to show loyalty,
I understand that.
even if the person wouldn't want you to do that. We know we seen that in
I
spaces where people
understand.
jump out the window on behalf of people who don't jump out the window on behalf of themselves. They send in dogs to do their dirty work. So and people
who do
will
you have an
take that up
example of
for
doing that?
themselves as well. So
But who do
obviously
you have an
Julian crashed
example of
out for
doing
his
that?
employer. I don't think it's really that crazy. Obviously he didn't mean it, because if he meant it, he wouldn't be here right now.
But
Right?
Rick, you
Right.
don't have an example of anybody else doing that outside of Julian.
Emanny, I know I actually have to you actually have to cash out me for spaces. I could really give you a spaces moment right now, but I have insisted upon getting paid. So if you want me to send you my cash app, I will absolutely give you a spaces moment.
What's the
But if
price?
you're
What's
not
the
gonna
price?
pay me, I'm straight.
No, what's the price?
$500.
Nah.
Damn. If it was a little
To
low,
A
I'd have
crash
sent
little
out
it.
on
lower?
you,
If it
I
was a
love that.
little lower,
Oh,
I'd
we
have
should
sent it
start charging
myself.
people to crash out. I love
I
that.
have that's Kiera, that's my new model for 20. You want me to crash out and give you a YouTube spaces moment? You gotta pay me, my nigga. I'm
You
That's
can't
joking.
smart
I
though,
fuck
cause,
with y'all
'cause
so
they
heavy,
clipping
but
you up
yeah.
and they making money off y'all crash
I'm
outs.
I'm not mad at it
They
either,
they
Rick.
they clipping us up and then got the nerve to be disrespectful. Got the nerve to be making lists, doing all kind of. Listen, you see, you almost got me, Joe. You almost got me.
Can the
Not
price be
bad.
negotiated? Can the price be negotiated a little
No,
bit?
that's a hardcore $500, and I will give you the
Ah,
moment of your life. I promise.
damn.
Hardcore is insane.
Damn.
I'll charge you 50 because I think I know what she gonna say.
Joe, I'll go half on the five.
If you got half,
Nothing.
I got the other half.
I got the half.
Ooh, a 250. Nah, get that shit.
If you got
Drop the
half, I got the
cash
other half.
app. Drop the
I'll send it
cash
to
app.
you, and you can
Yo,
send it to her.
yo, Rick, what's up?
Y'all trying to give me
Hey,
the
that's what
five?
I'm
What's
talking
good?
about.
Drop the cash app. Drop the cash app.
If you serious, just let
Nah,
me know.
I'm serious.
Oh, I'll say
Oh,
less. Hold
shout
up.
out to Rick.
I got to see if I'm over my limit. Let me see.
Wait, Rick, Grandpa Rick is good for it. So
See.
I'm trying to
Rick,
very
this
tell
good
gotta
you.
for it.
Let me get
Rick,
my
this
phone
gotta be
charger.
Rick, this gotta be a good
Amani,
moment though.
update your Cash App picture. Is this you?
Hold on, let me see if it's me. Hold on.
I have another question for Julian.
Go ahead, Kiara.
Hey Joe, what the fuck is
I just
going
have
on in
another
here?
question. Like, how does he
Oh
actually
yeah.
The
care
safe space
about,
head.
Yeah, that is me.
does he actually care about, DV, or was it just for show? I just really want to know, like, is that something he stands on, or
That's an insane. Yeah, no, I don't care about domestic violence. What?
I figured that's just what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
See.
What?
E, is that you? Is that your shit?
Yeah, that's with the Caesar cut looking into the stars.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's me. My
With the
bad.
green jacket
Yeah, yeah,
still?
I'm I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it. Nigga,
You
damn.
love that little photo shoot, boy. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm paying that money.
Yo, Rick, what's DM your cash app? It gotta be a good moment though. We asking for refunds if it's trash.
Uh, that's cheap.
I can't DM you. I'm not gonna put it on the timeline.
All
Okay,
right, I just sent my money over.
hold on.
I
Oh
just
yeah.
sent mine.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
Okay, I have a
What's up,
question.
head?
Is this a new like what is this like I don't know, maybe I'm doing this shit wrong. Like is this a new business model? Like I come from radio, bro. When y'all start the cash apping and shit for swaps and shit like that,
Oh,
I
this
get
is new.
Oh,
This
this
nervous.
is
is
So
the
new. This is
first.
This
new.
is
This
new,
is
but
Yeah, we
new.
said in the
she's a
beginning.
pioneer. If I think about it, Mr.
She's the
Head.
Head.
first.
What?
They are clipping us
Okay,
up and
got you.
making money on YouTube,
Yeah,
so I think she has the right business model.
Oh,
They're posting
and
regular people.
Patreon,
Yeah, I
not
hold
would
just
do
on.
like
YouTube.
Rick.
I know. I'm just new. That's why I want to. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going on. So I was listening while I was
the
working, but
powerful
okay.
voices of spaces
Rick,
have figured it out, and they
Rick,
won't let other people monetize off of their hot shit.
Rick, I just DM'd you.
This is gonna be good.
Listen,
Yo, man.
I paid $250 for less.
Waiting for the DM.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Kiara, you done with the DV questions, or you got some more?
No, I'm with Amani now that I think about it. I just want to I
Y'all
understand what you say.
haters.
Well,
No,
no.
but
Who's a hater,
I
Joe?
watched, just so you know, Julian, I did not like your first episode. I did watch your live stream and it was good, and I do hope you success, and if I like the content, I'll promote it. If I don't, I might drag you into space. That's just what it
I
is.
feel
Have a
Nah, but
beautiful
that
day,
exactly
space
guys.
y'all
either
did the
way.
other day was
It wasn't
flagrant.
funny? It wasn't funny, or you with them niggas that's dragging us for dragging him? What are we doing? I
Yeah,
thought it was
I'm
funny.
not dragging y'all for dragging him, but I didn't think it was funny.
You had to be there.
I was.
Get out the anons and just
I was
hang out
there.
with us.
Nah, y'all had too much fun at his expense. I have a heart.
Oh, you do? That's a shocker.
Yeah, no, I do. I know you
I'm
come
done
from
though.
the other side, so you might not
Other
believe it.
side?
You might not believe I have a heart.
Sir, my voice is on your thing every day. I'm with you every day, every
that,
episode.
that's true. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
remember who birthed you, nigga. I know
You
you
did
over.
birth me. What's
Yeah.
up? I'm not like these other sons. I'm not pretending like
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Amani, you ain't sent that
Have a
money yet?
beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye.
Yeah, I sent it.
All right, cool. She sent that
Oh
money.
wait, I might have to stay for this. Wait.
Yeah, Kiara, where you going?
Yeah, I just sent it. It should be there.
$500 worth? Oh my god!
Yeah,
Every
no,
dollar counts.
we sent that money over. Let's go. Yeah, look at my girl. Get that shit. Let me see that limit.
Rick,
Get out of here.
let me know that you got it.
I haven't seen that to come over yet. Let me check.
All right,
This
that
is
Wi-Fi
amazing.
slow.
This
Sent.
is brilliance at its finest. I
Yeah,
swear.
let me go make me a coffee. Hold on.
Joe, you really producing today. What got you in the
Come
mood?
on, man. Come on now.
That's my guy. D. Joe Button.
Where is this coffee mug?
Mm,
Rick
yeah.
take a long time. If she pump
Okay,
faked
it's
us,
clear.
Yeah, I'm
No.
about to
I
get
would
my
never run off on
charger.
the plane for no petty $500. I never do that. Emanny, sir. Okay, because you paid me, we gonna do this. Please, let's just do this as respectfully as possible.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
wait,
Do
we
you
paid for you to
recall?
shoot at E?
Wait. Yo,
Yes.
wait, give me 250 back.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what we was paying for.
Wait.
What
Y'all
did
are
y'all think I was
ridiculous.
about to do?
Go ahead. It's cool. I'll pay for it. It's cool.
I said if you want to space this moment with me, you have to pay. Emanny, it's your moment. It's your time to shine.
All right, go ahead.
And this is no shade to you. Like everybody remembers. Okay. One of these situations I'm not gonna bring up
Wait,
because
hold
I
on,
don't fuck
real
with that
quick,
nigga.
Rick. If I win, if it's considered that I beat you in the conversation, are you willing to send the bread back?
Imani did want to send
Absolutely
that.
the fuck not. That would just completely be
All
a
right, go
waste of
ahead,
time because I still
go
get the
ahead,
moment.
go ahead.
Okay, so do you recall? And the person stage, I will never say his name again. Do you recall coming up on a specific stage after you were hit up by somebody and they gave you a lot of misinformation about somebody, and then you came on stage and you gave us a classic, and I'm just so you know, I'm just gonna give you the direct quote I'm referencing. You can't kill me, bitch. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Yeah, I remember that to the T. I can say that
Okay,
shit
so you feel
verbatim
like
right
you
now.
were doing that because my understanding is you and Raqi had a friendship. Maybe you're not friends now, but in the past you have a friendship. You feel like you were doing that on behalf of you, or were you doing that? Were you writing for the team at the time?
Okay, so I was doing that on behalf of me, and if you were privy to what was going on in the earlier days, which I can show proof of, Rocky was speaking about me on Twitter, and I was avoiding addressing her all day that day. So yeah, you would be
But
wrong.
Raqi wasn't saying anything bad about you, Imani.
I'm telling you what was being said bad about me by her earlier in the day. She was.
You know I was on that stage, right?
I'm me, right? So you know when
We
people
know
talk,
you're you.
so you
We
know
know
when
you're
people talk,
you.
so you know when
That doesn't
people,
really negate what I'm saying
so
though.
when
I
people
was on the
talk, so when
stage.
people hold on, so when people talk about me throughout the whole day, and people on in my life are hitting me saying, "Yo, don't say nothing," I'm like, "Yo, I'm gonna leave it alone," and I leave it alone, only for people to then be texting me on the side about her speaking still about me. Yeah, I'm coming on the stage to defend myself and no one else.
Emanny, do you remember which your failure on a specific podcast that I'm also not gonna promote on this app? You got on this app and wish that they failed because they told a lie on your podcast, boss.
No, that was I never addressed anything about them disrespecting them, us disrespecting him. I addressed them disrespecting me by using me to pull that bullshit. Once again, it was about me.
Okay. Have you noticed a trend here where every time something's happening with the person you're on a podcast with, somehow you end up being caught in the crossfires and quote disrespected to where you now have to crash out and let's keep it clear, the host, the person you're crashing out for, allegedly, does not crash out. He doesn't approve of the crash out. He tells you not to do it, and it gets done anyway. This
Okay.
happened for a little sprint of
Well,
time last summer. I was here.
this would be where you would be wrong because that is false. Secondly, anyone who knows me, friendships period, the people that I consider friends, I've crashed out for all of them in the same manner. It's just y'all look at Joe in a different light because y'all have an admiration for Joe. That's one. Two, most of the time when you hear me speaking for me, I make it very clear that I say to the people, I'm talking for me and what I would like people to do. I also have witnessed those same friends crash out for me in different ways. So while it may look one-sided to you, you don't have a full scape view on everything that's going on. You have a very skewed view to everything that happens in totality.
Well, I
So,
wouldn't say it's skewed. I will agree that it's one sided because I don't do back channels and I don't know y'all, so I don't
right.
know the ins and outs. I'm telling you
So,
what I
so
observed on spaces.
right. But spaces would be only one outlet for you to be able to view thing, which is why it's skewed. So if you were
I mean,
able to see all
you
the
got the
other,
podcast, so that's two. But
I mean,
you
but
know,
okay, but there's actual things that happen in real life, and any other time that you've seen me. We got a host connection problem. So hold on, just in case Joe shit glow off. Anytime that you've seen me speak, I'm not literally just talking for one person, one man. I'm usually talking for multiple people. You've also seen me get on the podcast and speak to me still having a friendship with Rory, and whether I was with Joe or not, I still stopped and spoke to him and hung out with him and all that. So it's funny that y'all pick and choose when I want to go ahead and side with something when I'm just leaning on the level of morale. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. And there's nobody, Joe included, who can tell me who I can and can't fuck with, and I'm not going to pick a side just for the benefit of a job. And that was my whole point from the jump of this conversation. My problem with Julian was he picked a side solely for the benefit of a job when he didn't need to. I didn't do that at all, because if that was the case, the side I would have picked would be to never speak to Rory, would be to never be on the stage with Raqi, which would be to never speak to certain people who still have problems with Joe. If there's been one person who's been very verbal about still being able to maintain good relationships with those people and decent relationships, it's been me.
so I want to clarify the point that I'm making. I just want to clarify what it is, Mani. Regardless, I understand what you're saying, and I'm not here to discredit you. I'm simply telling you how